Hey! Now it's working! I love how, like, this is actually something that the Borderlands team thought about. The game looks a bit, like, cartoonish when you play it, but that was drawn that way just so that it would be a little bit less, what would be the word? Hard on the computer that is running the game. It's lighter. That would be lighter. So even a good, no, not a good, maybe a good toaster. Like for the first game, a good toaster could probably run it by now.
Borderlands 1 and 2 is good on a toaster.
3 looks very much better than like the first and second one. And that kind of graphic gives you the opportunity to do not go so high quality and also get the feeling of Borderlands. It's made to look cartoonish when you're playing. Is cartoonish the right word? Comic-y? Comic-y, maybe?
It's cartoonish.
Cartoonish? Okay, good. What's the difference in between a cartoon and a comic?
A cartoon is an animation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the comic is on Disney.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. This makes sense then. Thanks, artist. This is the good part about having some people knowing stuff you don't. You don't have to know everything, and people sometimes are just like stating you the obvious, and you're like, oh yeah, I sounded stupid. And that's fine. I had a friend a little earlier today that was explaining me the difference in between knitting and crocheting. And to be honest, I've learned that both are kind of the same, but they are different technique that can breed similar results. And for the skill part or the hard part, it's just like you gotta practice with the one that you feel the most at ease with. So yeah, I do not say that I will start knitting, okay? But I follow a few nice streamers on Twitch that are doing some art, and I feel like that ends up in the hard territory quite well. Hi, Defender. I just want to pop your head. Do you need it? You don't, right? Next. You. I like Sting like a bee. You forgot how well the pilot was written? Okay. Great, don't put my expectation too high. What if they're not math? You win. But like, here's the thing. I don't know for you. You can have a totally alternate point of view on the subject. Why aren't you? Yeah, popping. So, wow. If I do not look to any of the ads before I'm going to see a movie. It's like, I don't even want to know what this is about. Let's say you know you're gonna go and watch Marley and Me, and someone tells you that oh, I was about to tell exactly what we're not supposed to tell to someone. But I don't want to know shit about the movie before I go and see it.
Now you know that Marley died.
Don't tell people that. Why should I look at the best part of a movie before going? Well, you could pay money to see the worst part. And okay, like, truth be told, I had an ex-girlfriend that when I was watching Marley and Me with a friend, just came behind us, and 15 minutes in the movie, she was like, and she was just like, oh, this is the movie that is so freaking good, but the dog dies in the end. And I was like, what the fuck, lady? I was basically pissed. I was like, who the hell do you think you are? Why would you think it's okay to tell people dogs are dying at the end? of a movie that they are watching while they are watching it. How much of a monster are you? Your XBF did the same thing. I do hope, like, clearly this makes for a toxic relationship. If you have someone like this in your life, dump him. I'm trying to think, do Kim do that? But I don't think Kim does. I think, like, she's a respectful human being.
Alright. Is she?
No, yeah, she is. Not even a question. She's not doing that kind of trash. I love how the Steel team just basically dropped a shitload of fight. When the pew pew pew? When the game? Oh, it's infinite ammo. I want to equip the pew pew pew. Okay, this is going to be the pew 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 now.
Up.
Pew pew pew. Oh. Okay, it still needs to recharge. It's not infinite. It's just that I don't have to recharge it. It's disappointing, but we're gonna play it. Plasma gun. God, this damage is not even that great. Doug's death are sad. People death, not so much. Have you listened to any war movies? People don't care about human death in movies. You just killed the Hydra for the first time with the shield. Okay. You're just starting the game, right? Because if it's the case, this is totally fair.
Hydra for the first time, yeah.
You just got access to the shield, so it's fair. You don't know it yet, but you're gonna get hooked. Like, it starts like this. And you don't know where it ends. You started this morning. Okay. How many run are you in before you kill the Hydra? It's like, the check to see if someone is playing good to the game or not, you're gonna feel like it's kind of obvious, but you watch their first game. If they die at Meg, they're gonna have a long time playing this game. If they survive Meg on their first run, it's a good sign that it's just practice and they will be able to go through all the game. The next big wall you will meet will be how the hell did it revive me? The next big wall you will meet will be the two chief of the arena. Could you stop putting your shield in between me and you? What? What?
It was not that big of a wall to me.
Well,
I almost got it first.
I think, like, they stalled me 5 run. Which, yeah, no. It is still long enough. But the second time I beat them, I found my way through Hades, so... If you're able to beat them, you might find your way through Hades after that. It's not like it was a choice.
Oh, once I beat them, I got through 80s quite
like,
easily.
80s do basically what those two are doing, but he is alone.
Yeah.
There was a chest close by. I just don't remember exactly where. Right there.
Right. I'm taking this weapon because it's an Iridian sniper.
That's my stuff.
Iridian sniper. Oh, do you want the? Oh no, it was not an Iridian sniper. It was like a.
Oh,
Pew, 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 pew one. This is not. Oh, okay. You prefer that one. Do you got a trash sniper that I could use then?
It will be the one I just got from you.
Mine starts to get old.
Take this one.
Thanks. Ooh, there. Oh, this one is an Iridian one.
No.
Okay, this is the old one that you had, like the level 28 one. I can't shoot. My life was on the line. I could not be the sniper. This is why we have the guy that screams and goes in the fight. Because it's way more fun. And safe. Which is relative, okay? Badass defender. If I'm that close, can I snipe your head? Can't be, right? Okay. Woo! Crit! Apparently, when I'm not aiming, I crit. Can you reload before tomorrow? Okay, game said no. Hey, bad boy, how's it going? By the way, for those that don't know it, and I forgot to do it for Dreg as well, Dregdom QC and Bad Boy are both streamers, streaming from, I would say Quebec, but I could be, I don't want to be like more precise than this, just because I don't know how okay they are sharing their position. But they are two nice people. One stream in French, the other stream in English, and they are totally worth a detour. Go ahead and drop him a follow if you have some time. And I'm gonna take back a breather there. And Hebda also stream, but I'm gonna give you its. I could give you its link now. While I do that, Hebda is killing stuff, so it's fair. Granddad.
Granddad!
You have a friend that speaks 12 different languages. I'm gonna have a question about that. It is like, do he regularly speaks those 12 languages? Because sadly, and that may not be the case after the 5th one, fine. But most of the time when someone do not use on a regular basis a language, you lose a language. Was better understanding Spanish when I was with my ex that was talking Spanish at home.
I reached a gate.
You reached the gate! I'm walking. I went in the wrong way, okay? Yeah, good. That's fine. That's fair enough. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, so like I do remember that I was getting decent at understanding Spanish, and I lost it all because I stopped practicing because I left her. Pretty much obvious, right? My sniper is not working. I have absolutely no aim with that. I'm gonna equip my...
Step Guardian is hard for me to aim because I lag a bit.
There's that, and there's also the fact that the head is not like white at its spot always. I'm gonna equip the Thunder Punch, which you probably could do if you don't already did it. Because Guardian, once the blue bar is done, they fall.
But I go through the blue bar.
Through the blue bar? You have an item that just goes straight through the blue bar.
Not an item, it's a perk.
A perk? Oh! When you crit.
Nope.
Always.
I just go through shield.
It feels strong.
Have 100% chance.
Badass Guardian! Wow, okay, good. My HP goes down and is not. For a badass, he seems to be one. Okay, you're almost down. Boom! Overkill! But we leveled up. I think I just shot myself. Which is great. Boom! Good.
You might hear Mitten.
I might hear Mitten. Aww. They use most of them regularly. Yeah, like, when we have some people that are polyglots, most of the time they will try to set up some habits to basically talk with some friends that are speaking a few of their other languages on a regular basis. So like, if you want to keep all your languages, you have to at least talk with someone that is able to speak them better than you are, or at least as good as you are able to talk to speak them, once every 2 weeks. And that's like, clearly there's a few ways you can do that. Principal Guardian. Yeah, he's a principal. I don't know what principal means there.
It means main.
Okay, it means more evil. There we go. Bad gun. There's one that is basically like shooting stuff from the sky. I hate him. Lance infantry. Ba ba ba.
Punch it, punch it, punch it.
The only language you need is spaghetti. Basically, like in most language, if you say spaghetti, people will understand that you are hungry, right? Arch Guardian. Badass Guardian and Arch Guardian. Is it Arch or Arch? It's Arch. I'm pretty sure it's Arch.
Yeah, it would be Arch. Whatever.
Woo! Spaghetti! You might be hungry, actually. Well, tacos it is. If you have what you need to do so. Sadly, the last time I made pastas, I put a little bit too much PVT in my meal. And my sauce ended up being like a weird, false meat thingy. Yeah. Delicious, they say. It ended up being delicious. The enemy just fell. I don't know if we get the XP eventually. This zone, I remember that when I had a hard time killing the boss, we did that zone just a second time to get 2 bonus levels.
We won't have a hard time.
It was basically just a good farming spot. More damage. You play the game in Inferno. What do you mean in Inferno, Drag? Is this a difficulty thing? You don't have the shell for taco. Would have the filling though. Well, what can you do? I guess you could do pasta and put some very good taco filling up top. Or like a taco salad, which is basically a salad with false meat onto it. And beans. A lot of beans. For all those that disagree, you don't have your word to say here. Beans are good. Oh, you're dying. Do you want some help? Asking the question. Oh, you're kind of far, actually. I'm coming. You were fine. You were fine. I was shooting at birds and you were just like living your best life. Birds down. Let's fight with the principal. Okay. Principal did not show a big line of defense. Your little Italian heart can't take it. I mean, my little Canadian heart lived pretty well with the idea of mixing stuff. I'm also someone that, like, even when I'm eating at my mom's house, I will basically take everything that she put into my mon assiette. Wow, how can you plate on my plate? And if there is a possibility to make like a weird sandwich out of it, I'll make a weird sandwich out of it. This is why I don't play DPS in FPS games. Because I can't aim. Plate, yeah. Yeah, salt sandwich, 10 on 10. Maybe not salt. But like, if there is a way to take the pasta that she served me and put them in between like 2 breads or a little loaf, I'm gonna do that first because it feels good. It tastes good. You get everything and it's efficient. You eat everything at once. Making sandwiches is a hobby. Just put salt between 2 pieces of bread. It was disgusting in a good way. Like in the kind of way that it hurts, but you don't want to complain about that because it's what you had under your hand at that moment. And it was still technically food. If you like to lie to yourself, this was food. This was edible. This is really a weird gun. I like the fact that the bullets are so obvious that you actually can't miss them. Well, you can miss your target, but you know you missed them. Down. anything is edible if you try hard enough. I would so love to be able to tell you no, but like, how to say? We've seen people eat planes. We've seen people eat bicycles. So at that point,
these people are all the same person, but okay.
We've seen one guy eat a bicycle and a plane. So, I mean, I would not like encourage you to try eating some battery acid, because there are some things that are not per se edible. But most stuff that are not like dangerous for you can be eaten. If one guy can do it, it's possible. Yeah, just not like sweat
you
out.
have to adapt your body in a kind of impossible way.
Yeah, let's be honest. He didn't start with the plane. He started with something else. I mean,
started with light bulbs.
Yeah, you're like try to imagine. Okay, 2 legendary with some weird name under them. We're gonna try to smack him. Where's my little shitty gun that I don't like? We're gonna swap you first.
To smack what?
Smack what?
To smack what?
What did I say? Smack him. I'm not sure what makes those gun legendaries in this game. Like, if you've played the 3rd game, you know what is a legendary. And it really changed how the game goes. Hey, how's it going? Joey, did you made a new account on which you...
Wait, that sounds like a new one.
Yeah, it's Joey, but like... Is it like Joey on another account on which you went for the same tactic of just like slapping your face on your keyboard and writing Joey in the end? What?
It's keyboard smash.
Keyboard smash tactic. You lost your account. But like I've tried to send you.
Don't help yourself.
I've sent you your old account, by the way. I've sent it to Vendura. So she got your old account if you want to get it back. Like, I don't know if you were following some people that you hope not to forget. But I've sent your old Joey account name to Vendura. She could help you retrieve it. Unless you lost the code. If it's the case, like... Nothing more I can do to help you. But welcome back to the crew, Joey.
Also a keyboard smash. Good.
Thanks a lot for coming back, even though like you had the choice to act like you never knew me. It's appreciated. So how was that first day of like winter break? Because yes, all the people that were into school, that were in elementary or secondary school, are now free. Until the 10th of January. Then they get back into the prisons. We call that prison, but at least like we teach them some stuff in them. I say that as if people were not learning stuff in prison. People are learning stuff in prison. Hey, Mazoku! I catched up a little bit of what you were doing earlier. When do you put some mic onto your stream? I can't wait to hear the voice of Mazoku.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it's just like, because he's playing, because he's streaming and he's not having his voice onto the stream, it sometimes take him like a very long time before he's able to insert the little question that we ask him. So yeah.
Right.
You connect yourself with a non-existent account, so you cannot like get it back because you lost the password. Oh, right. Well, in that case, welcome back, Joey.
Nice try with your keyboard smash password.
Sponge, soap, plastic utensil. You've tried to heat many things in your life. I made one of my brother eat my boogers. It was not Thorson, by the way. And I've made the same brother, so still not Thorson, eat some sand. Why? I could give you a lot of explanation about the why. But okay, Gray's gonna like it. Boogers are salty, Gray. So as a 4 or 5 years old, juicing some salty treat, and then wanting to share. So yeah, that sounds pretty tasty. Not going to lie. Your voice is not a great one, and you need to create a second account on your PC to install your mic for playing on. Okay, I understand. Gray. Hey, Karza. Thanks a lot for the love, Karza. For those who don't know, by the way, Karza is our horrendously Scottish friend, which could, yeah, I know Dragonitis out. I haven't bought it yet though, because I feel like I already.
Dead.
What?
Commander Steele is dead.
Yeah, Steele is dead. By the way, it's the first time we meet Steele in the real world, and it's also the last time we do, because she died. I think we do in one of the expansion. Okay, like, you know the talk we had off stream after that. Tell me this thing is not wrong for a PG-13 stream.
It's not wrong.
Okay, cool. You can shoot straight into this entrance and get some crit. I haven't played that fight that way the first time.
That you can try to destroy.
What?
Purple bubbles.
Oh, purple bubbles, you're right. I was just aiming at the cutest part of the creature.
You mean the eye?
The tongue. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna switch for fire. Because fire is great here. And incendiary
I
punch.
should switch to fire.
So you tell me I can pop those bubbles. Woo!
Yep.
What are these? I've never fight this boss from a distance. And like something killed me. I have no idea what. What do you mean? What do you do you want to kill Cramarax? He does not look that invincible. He looks pretty invincible. How's it going, Disfageek, by the way? Disfageek also stream on its side. I think at the moment he's close to end its run of Borderlands 1, but he was not doing the same kind of run we do. We do a fun run. Disfageek was more going for a 99.9% of the game. So yeah, we can go inside the creature. This is the sweetest part of it. Like that, you get inside and you are able to hit on its luette. La luette is a word in French and I don't remember what it is in English, but it's it's the little thing in the deep part of your throat that if you hit, you end up vomiting. So yeah, la luette.
Not everyone has this reflex.
What did you say?
Not everyone has this reflex.
Yeah, some people do not have a gag reflex, but like everybody knows about that gag reflex.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those who didn't know, this is a nuet. In English, maybe it's that bird that sniped me. Okay,
yeah,
those spikes. Okay, those birds are like, okay, you guys are racks, but you're not. I'm dying again. You are about to sleep in your game. That was so bad. 6 or 7 on 10 because accelerate. Oh, okay. You mean in Ben 10? Right? I would say that if you're playing a Ben 10 game and you hope for a challenging thing to come, you might not have went into the right game. I played 3 of the Ben 10 games, and usually let's be honest, the key market they are going for are like 10 years old kids. You can throw your grenade, by the way, that does a lot of damage. This figgy, nice. Well, super good. You just can't wait to unwrap your Christmas present. All you're doing for Christmas is just cooking and watching shitty movie with your partner. Like, this is the essence of Christmas. You get a break from the job just so that you look at a lot of pretty, like, cheap and shitty movie after that.
The key won't open the vault for
Actually,
200 years,
my grandma has a channel that is called Elle Fiction, which I will translate to fiction for her. It is, no, L more like E-L-L-E. It is extremely lame. It is full of the film QQ. Cheap Seri B-Seri movie about a woman, usually white, that falls in love with a man, usually white and rich, and all the complication that goes around that. And they can play movie for like the whole day and nobody bats an eye. No, not that kind of cue. Okay, can you take back your... Oh, I would so much love to be able to do that, Joey. I have no control over the channel points of Twitch. Like, we cannot give points, take off point, turn off point. We can't do a thing with them. The only thing we can do is basically find a way to for you to use them. What I could do though would maybe be to make a poll, but like that, not a poll, a prediction, and find a way to basically transfer you points from an account to another. But for that, you need someone that is willing to give up those, and like Kim would probably be down for it, but I will not talk for her before she's able to take a stand by herself. If it makes sense. I have no control over those. It's this, but in D&D version. I'm gonna take a look to it. Cool Cat Save the Kids. 10 on 10 movie. What? I was hoping for something like Advent Children. Like something that is at least listenable. Not just weird. Very weird. Chances to cause explosion. When I come... Can I compare it to my shotgun? No. No. Everything. Okay, I'm bad at selecting gun in these games. And anyway, our run of Borderlands 1 is apparently done. I'm almost disappointed, in fact, that we haven't pressed on last time, because we've played for like 35 minutes. I should have asked him to just like take care of the bat. Would have been fine. We need to bring the bolt key to Tanis, and that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that
You can
point
do
here.
the DLC that's right after that, which is killing a lot of...
Claptrap.
traps.
Annoying little guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made the DLC? We didn't do the DLC. It's not... it was not in the plan. There's only one DLC that I'm really like... No, No, sorry. I would be down to do one of the DLC of the Borderlands 2, because this was the greatest DLC of the whole franchise. And maybe the DLCs of the third one, because they went further in the your capacity to play with randoms in the third one. because you don't have to share the same level as your friend to be in its quest and to be able to play with him. They just scale up the loot depending on your level and the level of your friend. You have to be there for Cav's Xmas stream too. If you save the point, can you force me to play Candy Crush? No. Can Candy Crush be played on Steam?
Candy Crush is not a game.
Sadly, I disagree with that, but let's agree to disagree.
Candy Crush is not fun.
Okay, like, those are judgment. I must be a hunter to use this. Dude, this is yours. Come here. I will drop it. Sorry I picked it. That was not willingly done. This is yours. What did I get though? I got shocking 3 and you got poison. Well, toxic. Acid. That thing.
It's already max level to me.
Yeah. Before I start Borderlands 2, I'd like to wait for next week, just so that we're able to maybe reach for some other friend that might be interested in playing it with us. If it makes sense for you two. Wow, is it like... sense. Okay, this is basically like a bazooka pistol.
Yeah, it makes explosions.
But why not? It's only the window shop thing. Oh. Then maybe not Dragon War. Maybe not, sorry, Gray. But like, I've already installed your Weird Eagle game that is like a cheap version of Flappy Bird.
Look, Calypso.
Yeah.
Iridian Bazooka.
Iridian Bazooka? It did not explode.
It does an explosion.
Okay. So we did see it, but from very far. Les Aventures de Fierro. Beautiful. Now, yeah. I've downloaded just so that it would make you happy if you want to spend your point on that. And it was very light and it looks very bad. Even the hap... the hap, like... square is... See you, Vendura. Thanks a lot for your presence. That's always very much appreciated when you guys are here. Okay, no, those are... We don't really care about them. At the level we are, they just, like, melt. What do we do now?
We leave the game. No?
We leave the game.